Hello everyone, this is Chapter 6, Ensuring Teacher Quality Through Competency Framework and Standards. But before anything else, let me ask this question first. Are qualified teachers really quality teachers? So to ensure quality teachers, this is the biggest challenge that the profession is facing. It is the attractiveness of the teaching profession. So how can we become a teacher quality? Or a quality teacher? Quality teacher should possess first the global awareness. So as a teacher, you don't focus on the place we are in, but you need to extend your knowledge globally, and we must be aware of the global situations. Number two, the financial and the academic business. So teachers or schools must not only focus on the mastery of a core subject but also promote academic content in a much higher level, in which students learn about managing money or on how to use money. Number three is the civic literacy. Teachers are able to create democratic cultures in the classroom like simulation, role playing, extracurricular activities, and many more. Number four, health literacy. Overall, I can say that teacher is not just a teacher, but she or he is a mother, a nurse, and a friend of a student. Or should I say, being a teacher is a full package. Quality teachers are competent teachers. Teachers with global competence are able to demonstrate knowledge, skills, values, and disposition. So, number one, understand one's own cultural identity and its influence on personal disposition and classroom practices. So, it is important that teachers understand their own distinctive and culture in order to genuinely engage and respond to the distinctiveness, identities, language, and cultures of others. Number two, know and integrate global dimension in the subject one teaches. So integrate means blend. When we say global dimension, it explores what connect us to the world. So how can we relate it to the lesson that we teach or to the subject that we are teaching? So by using videos or foreign movies, show them an example that it will make students more engaging and listening your lesson. Number three, engage students and learning. So of course, as a teacher, you know to you will engage your students in learning through questions, interpretation, discussion, activities, and etc. Number four, use real life, local, and global examples. So as a teacher, bring the real world into the classroom as a teaching strategy. For example, um, in line or related na ang news nga kanang nabal-an nimo, you need it to share to your students because it helps students recognize that the issues really happens outside the classroom, not just the stories in the textbook. Number five, value the inputs of culturally and linguistically diverse learners. So it is important to value the cultural and linguistical diverse learners because it empowers students to feel confident enough. So dili sila mahadlok nga magkamali because they feel accepted. Number six, create environment that encourage positive cross-cultural interactions. So each students will be able to learn culture of other and share their culture to the other as well. With that, the teacher will be able to build a strong bond between the students. The next is model social responsibility in the local and global context. And the last is that help learners find appropriate actions to improve local and global conditions. Teacher quality is a bit difficult to define. For some countries like the US has shifted its definition to teacher quality from the position of a credential or certification to what students know and are able to do with that they were taught by their teachers. So there are four elements of teacher quality standards could include. Number one, planning and preparation, including knowledge of the content and pedagogy, knowledge of students' coherent instructional plans, and knowledge on how to assess students' learning. So, This includes lesson planning or any other process that a teacher uses to prepare themselves to lead the lesson. Number 2, the classroom environment, including creating a culture for learning and managing students' behavior. So students feel comfortable sharing their thoughts, taking risks, asking questions, and confronting challenges in their lessons. And number 3 is instruction, including communicating effectively using appropriate discussion techniques, engaging students, and providing responsive feedback to learners. And the last is the personal responsibilities, including reflecting on teaching, communicating with families, contributing for the school and the community, and developing professionally. So it also helps the teachers to understand their profession as well. So let us move on to the competency framework for teachers in the Southeast Asia, or the CFTC. In collaboration with the Thailand's Teacher Education Council, or the CEAMEO, and the CAMAO Regional Center, the Educational Innovation and Technology, or the INOTEC, initiated the competency framework for the teacher in the Southeast Asia, which was developed in 2017. The purpose was to revitalize teacher education and to promote teaching as a profession for the choice by personalizing teacher pre-service and in-service development using this regional competency framework as a guide. So, meaning, the purpose was to revitalize or strengthen teacher education to promote teaching as a profession. So, a competency framework for teachers are a guide to improve teachers' performance across the region. So, let us now know the 4 essential competencies for teaching in Southeast Asia. First is knowing and understanding what to teach. It is the ability of teachers to deepen and broaden their knowledge on what to teach, understand education trends, policies, and curricula, and be adapted to local, national, regional, and global developments. So, dapat as a teacher master nimo kung sa imong itudlo sa imong students, and as a teacher pud kailangan pud nimo i-update imong kaugalingon in online educational trends, and also check the changes of the educational environment. Number 2, helping students to learn. It is the ability to know students use the most effective teaching and learning strategies, assess and give feedback on how students learn. So, as a teacher, you need to provide a clear and effective lesson for your students to clearly understand your lesson. Number 3 is engaging the community. It is the ability to partner with parents and caregivers, involve the community to have students learn, encourage respect and diversity. So, as a teacher, you will create an welcoming space for your students to feel confident and inspire them nga kanang magtiwala sila sa ilahang mga classmates. Number 4 is becoming a better teacher every day. This is the ability to know oneself and others, practice human goodness, and then master the teaching practice. So, as a teacher, teachers continue to grow by knowing oneself more, be kind and compassionate, keep alive your profession and teaching. And now we are here in the Philippine Qualification Framework, or the PQF. As part of the Asian convergence and in the light of the globalization, each country in the Asian, the Philippines adopt national standards and level for outcomes in education. This is called the Philippine Qualification Framework, or the PQF, which is provided by Law RA 1096-8 Series of 2018. Based on the level of education, as PQF Level 6, the PQF describes the career path for baccalaureate degree. Programs including teacher education degrees, all graduates from the baccalaureate degrees are expected to exhibit outcomes. So I have here the 7 domains of the PPST. First is the content, knowledge, and pedagogy. The second is the learning environment. Third is the diversity of learners. Fourth is the curriculum and planning. 5 is the second and report. So number 5 is the assessment and reporting, community leagues, and number 6, community leagues and professional engagement, and the last is the personal growth and personal development. But let us focus in the PPST 2017, particularly on the beginning teacher's competency for career stage level 1. Newly qualified teach as professional teachers are the beginning teachers. They have acquired an appropriate degrees in education or allied fields and have passed the licensure examination for professional teachers. They are assumed to have competence in terms of content, knowledge, and pedagogy, as well as the 21st century skills and values to support learning and teaching. So, teachers at this stage are supported to reach their stage 2 within 2 to 3 years. You'll be considered a beginning teacher if you have gained the qualification recognized for entry in the teaching profession, meaning you have passed the LET or the licensure examination test. However, since they are new to teaching profession, beginning teachers are expected to seek advice and assistance from their peers to experienced colleagues to anonymously improve their teaching. Well, I hope you learned something from my lesson. Thank you.